Trinidad by way of Brooklyn, New York. Please give it up for Roger, Bonair, Agard.
I lost my virginity to Calypso. To the songs of slaves, the ghosts of souls that disappear with languages lost. My grandfather's French-African patois never sang to me his talk some, keep some philosophy meant swallow all your pride. None of his chantwell hymns or oui papa, except through these songs. Louverture's dream rhyming its way hard through steel pan and the repartee of African ballad. Griot story made freedom song. My waist learned to move with the whip, with the song, with the prayer, with the silent acquiescence of my grandfather's tongue phasing out his own Creole for the Victorian flourish of his father's hand. Through the ghost of a language lost learned the stroke of a sweet fuck. A soul taking up residence in a music to survive life as a squatter in a redeemed people's songs. I lost my virginity to the echo and crackle of the can brulee. First declaration of emancipation, Bacchanalian festival turned revolt, turned African, turned lost tongue, turned the still raging fire hollowing out the soul of the oil drum to survive Africa. As a stubborn tenant in a European mask, we learned how to fuck like this sweet wine, like surreptitious, like uprising, like make more Africans while massa sleep, make more drums to replace the ones banned, more tongues to replace the ones cut out and made to flop useless on the cocoa floor, the one my grandfather replaced with the Blackfoot dance of the coffee bean and the bois of the gael and the future for his children and the land that he left. This is how we learn to move slow, figure 8 from the waist down, put the heartbeat into the grind and the Jouvet and the Dimanche Gras. We learn to move like sand, shift like the chatter of forbidden tongues, Lauren Rivet and Shango Baptist, and all that is Africa in Trinidad land on our shores. Fascinated by our insouciant rhythms and the movement of waistlines through impossible emotions. And remember, these are tongues, these are lost languages. This is the dozens, tap dance, stories told through the ballad of steel band and calypso. We learn to move under the shadows of our grandfather's tongues, in the shade of the immortel, in the middle of the night, in the stomp of Shango ritual, in the chaos of Savannah dust, in the silence of Ash Wednesday, in love and lust and eternal stroking of our hips. We learn to move, we learn to move, we learn to move. And still, we have this language that proves it.